A very warm welcome to all the beautiful mothers out there. Welcome to the Solh Fiesta. My name is Ashween Kaur and I run a home bakery by the name of Sabi's Pastry. Today's theme is Nurturing Oven, a baking therapy session for mothers. Today we are gonna bake fudge brownies. Now why fudge brownies in particular, you may ask? Because that is way too much therapeutic. You can bake this with your younger ones, your loved ones, or for them from time to time because it's very quick and easy. Okay, so the first step, we get the curvature chocolate. I recommend using the dark one. You can use any brand, you can go. I am personally using Van Houten, so we'll take 125 grams and I would like you to chop it like this because it's easier to melt. Along with that, we'll take 100 grams of butter. You can use salted butter, and if you are using unsalted one, I recommend to put a pinch of salt once all the ingredients are mixed. So there goes 100 grams. I'm using Amul butter. You can use any brand. And now we will pop this in the microwave, and I will heat it in 10 to 10 seconds ka interval. So एक बार में we don't have to just set it in the microwave. 10 seconds के interval में until it's glossy and properly melted. So now we just take it. Okay, now we have our chocolate and butter mixture. It will be very glossy and runny. अगर आपको लग रहा है आपके इस पे bubbles आ रहे हैं, that means you have overheated it. So please make sure कि 10 सेकंड के ही intervals में आप इसको heat कर रहे हो. Now we can keep this on the side and we'll start with an egg and sugar mixture. So you'll take 2 eggs, 2 whole eggs. Okay, so I've taken 2 whole eggs. Now I'll take 90 grams of sugar. If you like very less sugar in your brownies, you like it more dark, you can put 80 grams or 75 grams. And if you are someone who loves sugar, you can go 10 grams above as well. So I'm taking 90 grams sugar and we'll take 2 tablespoons of vanilla essence. Yeah, personally I'm using the Bush one. And now you have to whisk it with all your life. It should be nice frothy. So you can take around say 2-3 minutes to whisk it if you don't have a hand blender. Hand blender hai then 1 minute. If you want to cut it, you can cut it because it will take time. So after a good vigorous arm exercise, you will get a frothy mixture of egg, vanilla essence and sugar. Make sure it's nice frothy. अगर आप hand whisk नहीं use करना चाहते, just go for a hand blender and you will get the same texture. Now हम लोग इस mixture को slowly अपने chocolate वाले mixture में pour कर देंगे. get every bit out. Now slowly हम लोग इसको whisk करेंगे, not too vigorously because हमें ज़्यादा air bubbles नहीं create करने, वो एक hard crust create कर देगा. So we don't want to go very vigorous with it. Just till that it's nice and thick. So this was my very first recipe जो मैंने properly bake करना सीखा था. I've had disastrous recipes and cakes. This was my first proper recipe, and since then there's no going back on this. And it's so quick and easy. Our short notice, maybe I had someone coming at my place. This is something I would bake, or if my siblings are here and they're craving for something sweet and stuff. This is a good thing because first of all, it contains less sugar as compared to your the brownies you get in the bakeries. इसमें इससे comparatively कम sugar है, and when you make them at home, you know it's much hygienic. So yeah, we'll get something mixture like this, nice and gooey. Now you can add in your maida. This is 60 grams maida. This is already sieved, तो आप जब अब use कर रहे हो, make sure you sieve all the ingredients. Mine are already sieved. So there you go with your maida and cocoa powder. Cocoa powder is 20 grams. If you don't like much bitterness, you can reduce it to 12 to 15 grams as well. Cocoa powder आप किसी भी brand का use कर सकते हो. I'm using Van Houten. You can use Wakefield, you can use Cadbury. There are various brands, whichever is easily accessible. You go for that. Now हम इसे cut and fold method से करेंगे because we don't want it to become way too dense. वैसे तो fudge है, but over whisking, over mixing is always a bad idea in bakery. So we don't want any lumps as well, so cut and fold method is the best. If you think कि आपके इसमें बहुत lumps आ रहे हैं, then थोड़ा सा whisk कर सकते हो, but that's the last option. And yes, before I forget, these are fudge brownies. आप इसमें कोई भी toppings add कर सकते हो. आप hazelnuts को roast करके डाल सकते हो, आप walnuts डाल सकते हो. You can add Oreos, you can add whatever nuts and good toppings that you like. So it's all on you. So we get a nice, it smells so good. It will be something like this. We'll preheat the oven for 10 minutes. वैसे मेरा preheat हो चुका है, so I'll pop it in the tin. Okay, so I have my tin already lined. I'm using a parchment paper. You can use a butter paper. और अगर दोनों नहीं है तो just grease it with a little butter on all the sides अच्छे से, so that your brownie doesn't stick. ठीक है, this is a 6x6 का tin. If you तो ये थोड़ी पतली ऐसे bake होंगी. If you want more like thick ones, you can use a 4x4 as well. So now gently pour this yummy chocolate batter. Just get that consistency. And अगर आपको अंदर toppings नहीं डालनी and you're baking it for kids or some you can also put pieces of Oreos, Lotus Biscoff, whatever biscuits you like, and you can also put chocolate chips. It's just never enough. Cookie bits, whatever you like. You can just customize it as per your liking. Make sure you spread your brownie batter evenly on all the corners. So now this is ready to go in the oven. Make sure you tap your brownie tin a few times ताकि जो air bubbles हैं वो निकल जाए. You don't want air bubbles coming in. So now हम इसे oven में, तो अब हम इसे oven में डालेंगे. Now the oven varies, so you have to keep an eye on your brownie. Usually this bakes in 25 minutes at 160 to 170 degrees Celsius. Okay, because we want it slow cooked. And please keep an eye on your ovens because सबका oven vary करेगा from heating. So मैंने oven को 10 मिनट के लिए preheat किया था. So now we put. Okay, so now it's out of the oven. It took 25 minutes to bake. You can look at the crust. It's hot. So we'll take it out. I've cooled it for like 5-10 minutes already, but it's out of the oven. You see that fudginess. Now the fun part, we'll top it with lots of Nutella. So I have some Nutella in the piping bag. If you don't, you can just slather it with spoon as well. And too much Nutella is, Nutella is just never enough. Show you. You can see it's all done. Show you the texture. You can enjoy this with a good scoop of vanilla ice cream or whatever flavor you like. So
is there any recipe/experience that was being passed down to you by your mother?
There is no recipe as such, but yes, whenever I'm doing some food trials, अभी मैं कुछ भी नई recipe try करूँगी या like I'm planning to like form up a recipe कि मम्मा ये flavors अच्छे रहेंगे, I look up to her and she is my critique in all this process. She guides me as well. Even though I'm 24 years old, I still look up to my mother in terms of this as well.
Second question, can you share some advice for beginner bakers/person who has no cooking experience or baking experience who want to create something special for their mothers but have limited experience?
So first of all, there's no age barrier. First thing first, there's no age barrier. You can start baking at any point of time, and you don't have to have so many equipments. You can just start with the basic. And there's so many recipes out there. You just need to have look out for the easiest ones, and the easiest ones are the tastiest ones as well. There's no key it has to be difficult, ye dalo wo dalo, and सारे ingredients घर में ही available मिल भी जाएंगे, and it's very quick and easy. And yes, if you want to make anything for Mother's Day, you can just do any thing. Like it's not necessary कि whipped cream से करना है. Just make a cake loaf, top it with a simple sugar icing. जो हर चीज़ घर में readily available मिलती है. You don't need to go and buy.
How can we involve children in the baking process while ensuring their safety and making it a fun experience for them?
So the best part about bakery is कि हमें ज़्यादा gas work required नहीं होता. So सेफ्टी के पर्पस पे सबसे पहला ये पॉइंट है कि गैस वगैरह रिक्वायर्ड नहीं होगा. द मैक्स यू नीड इज एन ओवन और माइक्रोवेव दैट द मदर कैन अकम्पनी द चाइल्ड. And there's so many recipes and there's so many fun ingredients to work with, which will eventually attract your toddler to cook with you. You have chocolates, you can top your brownies or your cakes with gems, Oreos. It's just too vast. So, yeah.
Now, last question: how mothers can start their own bakery slash cloud kitchen in their part time?
So, अब आज का time ये है when your child grows up and you don't have much to do and household work is something else, but you want something to do for yourself. So there's no age, first of all. Again, there's no age to start it, and you can start from basic. And it's not necessary कि आप bakery का ही start करो. You can start with one dish that you have perfected over the years. ठीक है, because there are people who look for माँ के हाथ का खाना. You can start anything regarding that. If you make a good biryani, you make good chole chap, you can just start those kind of services. Bakery में आप interested, and you can ask your children to help you with social media. Why not? They will help you, reach that. Reach that amount of audience and all, and you will marketing and everything.